What if I told you guys that I have a secret strategy that I pretty much use majority of the time to make significant amount of money simply by trading arbitrage trading between exchanges, and I'm willing to share that strategy for free in this particular video. So basically, for context, if you don't know what we are pretty much doing here, what we do is, making money with cryptos without having to like predict the direction of the market. So all we do is to spot an inefficiency in a particular crypto. The crypto can be of any crypto at all, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or pretty much any crypto you could ever think of, provided you spot those inefficiency in that crypto. The moment you spot that inefficiency, you can go ahead to execute your trade and retain the profit basically. So that is what I'll be showing you in this video, so you could probably implement the same in your portfolio as well. Hopefully you could get the same results as well. So let's get in real fast. So in order to go about spotting this inefficiency, I'll be using coinmarketcap.com basically. So head over to your browser and search for coinmarketcap.com, and then you will need to now follow on with all the interface that will be shown in order to effectively understand all of these and implement it appropriately. So basically, I'm going to click on this filter, okay? And after then, you probably leave the first one at all chains, the second one all category, and for the market cap, we will be sticking to a market cap ranging from like 200 million to probably like 2 billion. Okay? And after then, you scroll down a little bit and do the same for the volume. So for the volume, I'll be going for a volume ranging from like 300 million to about 5 billion. Or let's go for 1 billion. So this is the range I'll be working with in order to look for those inefficiency in particular. After doing all of those, you click on apply, and here you go. This is now the cryptocurrency that will potentially have those inefficiency. So I'm going to be picking any one at all. Okay, there are 5 of them here. So I'm going to be picking any random one, which I'm going to be going for this one called WIF. So let's click on that one, and let's see how we can quickly take an advantage of this, so we can see how we can capitalize on that. So right off the back, as you can see, Binance is currently trading this coin at 96.44. Meanwhile, if you should look up to like MEXC is actually at 97.04. So that's the inefficiency we are referring to here. So as an arbitrage trader, the way you take an advantage of this is pretty simple. All you will need to do is to buy here at 96.44 and quickly transfer it over to MEXC and sell. And keep in mind, when it comes to transferring this crypto from one exchange to the other, you will need to like verify the exchange you are about to do this transaction on, and make sure that the exchange is fully regulated. So obviously, we know that Binance is fully regulated, which they have a very decent reputation. Likewise, the same for MEXC. Okay, I'll leave the link to the Telegram community so you can see the list of exchanges I personally use to do this arbitrage, because I cannot do it with like any random exchange out there due to the fact that majority of them are not regulated, which if it is not regulated, there are high chances of you losing your assets. So basically, I'm going to now open up Binance and let's see how we can take an advantage of this in real time. So right here on Binance, the way we do this is pretty simple. All we are going to be doing is to quickly search for let me walk you through step by step. You first of all have to click on this icon, okay, and then you search for the coin, which in this case WIF. So after then you will need to now buy it here and then transfer it over to Mexi and sell. I'm going to be using about 200 to do this. So I'm going to put in 200 there and then I'll go ahead to click on buy using market order, by the way, okay, because there are a whole lot of other types like limit order, market, stop limit, and the likes, but the market order will get you in instantly so that you wouldn't have to wait any much longer. So after buying it right there, and let me head over to this history, you get to realize that we got it all in at 96.8. So after then, we will now click on the coin and quickly transfer it over to Mexi. Okay, let's see how much that 200 will give us on Mexi so we can see the profits ratio. So right now I'm going to click on deposits and then I'll click on on-chain deposits, which I'm going to search for WIF. Then I will first of all click on that first one. So now I'm going to copy it right here. Then I'll open up Binance. Let me paste it right there. And then let it be on Solana because this is the same Solana of WIF. Okay, so it can go through. You have to verify this network withdrawal. So the fee currently is at 66 cents. Let's make that quick withdrawal there. Hopefully we could sell it way more higher on Mexi and then capitalize with that. That's a simple example of all of this. So why waiting for the Mexi to get deposited? If you want to be getting signals on either spot or derivative or in arbitrage in particular, hit the link in our bio, join the Telegram community. All the respective information are right there. Okay, so basically after a couple of while, the WIF is now available on Mexi, so we should be able to sell it off. That way we will get to retain the profits. Okay, so I'm going to set in a limit order to sell it for about the sell limit order should be closer to the current value of the coin so that you wouldn't have to wait any much longer. So the closest value there is about 97.3 or 97.4 or 97.9 depending on your ratio. So I'm going to put it quite closer to the current market price and we should be able to make about, I think, 1 point something there. And one interesting fact is that when you make that money, you can do it again up to 10 times in a day. That way you get to make way more, okay, because the profit depends on your collateral. If you have a little collateral, the profit outcome might vary. So that's the more reason I'm going to probably do it again if this particular one gets successful, so I can probably grow the money exponentially over time. And after a couple of while, the trade was successfully executed. And keep in mind, the fee there was 0% due to the fact that I used limit order to execute that trade. I didn't mean I used the market order, I would have paid some fee. So that's the more reason limit order will help you out to become the market maker, so that you will not have to pay a whole lot of fee. So at the end of the day, we resulted in about 1 point something dollar in profit there. And this can be done again, hopefully. That's how you make your money consistently over time and grow it exponentially. So in the meantime, that'll be all for now. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.